Hey everyone, I hope you are doing fantastic. This is Whitney from messengerofspirit.com, and today I wanted to talk about having confidence in your intuitive abilities. So, one of the things I really want to stress is you were born with your intuition, whether you think that you have it or not, it's inside of you. It's just maybe going to look a little different than the way you expect it to come in. So, I think it's really important for you to really understand your intuitive language and to find out how it comes in specifically for you. Maybe you see colors, or you see symbols, or perhaps you see people. Or maybe you hear. So maybe it is, I'm hearing these weird things in my house at night, or I'm hearing different elements, such as I feel like I'm talking to myself, but it comes in really fast. Perhaps you will feel your messages like, I feel good about this. I don't feel good about this. And I understand you're probably questioning, like, hey, does this mean that it's my anxiety or is this my intuition? So what happens is sometimes we struggle with this superpower that we have before we really learn how to hone it. And then if you feel like you're not intuitive at all, then most likely you are getting the messages coming into your body. Sometimes it pops in as a thought, but normally the body will just say stuff or it acts. So it's like I was in the right time, right place at the right time kind of feeling. So in order to really have confidence in your intuitive abilities, you have to one identify how it comes in for you. And the next thing I'm going to tell you is that you have to be consistent if you want to develop more of that intuitive language. So we were born with this language, but what happens is we're kind of taught to focus on the tangible things in front of us versus this, let's say, air in the room, right? So if we're in a room, we are supposed to be looking at all the things in the room, the people in the room, the walls, the windows, and we focus on that versus the space in the room. What's happening in this unseen space, right? So, really, it's about shifting that perspective to start training your intuition or intuitive muscle to really understand, okay, let's bring more awareness and make this part of the party too. So I had somebody reach out to me over on Instagram and they said, what's your intuitive muscle? Flexing it. What does that mean? What I mean is it's time to train your intuitive channels. So if you have never exercised in your life and you're like, I'm going to go run a marathon, chances are that's probably not going to work out so well. Or you might try it and be like, nah, it didn't work for me. So, what's going to happen if you're going to run a marathon is hopefully you're going to train your muscles and tone them and work up to that. The same with your intuition. So, consistency is going to be really important. So, if you haven't listened already, I have 5 ways to have more confidence in your intuitive abilities. And I'm going to go deeper into that over on my podcast. So if you haven't listened or this is your first time hearing about it, you can go to messengerspirit.com/podcast to find out more about how to really have that confidence because I've seen too many people second guessing themselves, or they think that they don't have it, or they think it's only for certain people. It's for you. It's just a matter of how do I strengthen this ability that I have? So meet me over on Spiritual Ambitious Podcast, messengerspirit.com/podcast. Also, wanted to let you know that we're going to be doing something really special coming up in April. And my birthday is at the end of March. So we're going to start announcing what we're going to do. We're going to be having a fun challenge. So keep your calendar open April 11th through April 15th. I just wanted to put that out there since you're watching this video. All right, go listen to the podcast and let me know what ahas you've had after you listen. Bye.